annual day, Dhwani. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you once again.
Gentlemen, a day much awaited has finally arrived. A very warm welcome to everyone present here for the 18 Senior School Annual Day 2022-23. A day when we celebrate the achievements of our students, recognize and enhance their creative skills, and provide a platform to display their cultural roots. We believe that these opportunities will comprehensively foster their development and hone their personalities. On behalf of our principal, Mrs. Maitreyi Satyadev, and vice principals, Mrs. Rachna Sharma and Mrs. Chitralekha P, and the entire staff, we extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. K.P. Putturaya, President Shri Madan Daulat Ram Sir, Chairman Shri Rajan Daulat Ram Sir, Honorary Secretary Shri Arun Rajani Sir, Honorary Treasurer Shri Anil Jaising Sir, Honorary Joint Secretary Shri Kishan Kishore Sir, past presidents, members of the School Governing Council, and Principal of Sindhi High School, KK Road. Okay. A very warm welcome to all the parents, invitees, and the guests who are present here.
The first sound, Om, appeared from the heart of Brahma. It's the origin of all 4 letters and languages of the world for all human beings. Brahma used this sound collection to produce 4 Vedas. So let us begin today's program by seeking the blessings of Lord Ganesha and expressing our gratitude with an invocation song sung by our school choir, which represents the beginning of sound Omkara. Over to the school choir.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Jatavedase Sunava Vaso Mamarati Yado Nidahati Vedaha Sanaf Parishadati Durgani Vishwanave Vasindunduritadyagnihi Tam Agnivarnan Tapasa Jwalantim Vairojanim Karma Phale Sujushtaam Durgan Devi Gum Sharanamaham Prabhadye Sutarasitarase Namaha Agne Tvam Parayanavyo Asman Swasti Bhirati Durgani Vishwa Uscha Prithvi Bahulana Urvi Bhavatoka Yatanaya Yashayoho Vishwanino Durgaha Jadaveda Sindhunna Nava Duritadi Parshi Agne Atrivan Manasagranano Osmakam Bodhya Vidatanuna Hritana Chitagum Sahamana Mugram Agnigum Huvema Paramat Sadastat Sanaf Parishatati Durgani Vishvakshamad Devo Adiduritadyagnihi Pradnoshi Kamidyo Advareshu Sanachahota Navyascha Satsi Swancha Agne Tanuvam Viprayasvasmabhyancha Saubhagamaya Jasva Gobhirjushtamayujo Nishiktantave Endra Vishnuranu Sancharema Nakasya Prishtamavi Samvasano Vaishnavi Loka Ihamadayantam Katyayanaya Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durgi Prachodayat Ishanas Sarva Vidyanam Ishvaras Sarva Bhutanam Brahmadhipatir Brahmanodhipatir Brahma Shivo Me Astu Sada Shivo Harihi Om Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu.
తను ఆను తదాను తదాను ఆను ఆను सकलगणाधिपपालय मामनिशं सकलगणाधिपपालय मामनिशं वरसिद्धिविनायक भक्तजनालिपोष वरचन्द्रमौलि सकलगणाधिपपालय मामनिशं वरसिद्धिविनायक भक्तजनालिपोष वरचन्द्रमौलि श्री
Thank you, students.
The lighting of the lamp ritual symbolizes abundance, prosperity, knowledge, and dispelling of darkness. Let us follow this ancient wisdom to initiate today's program. We request our principal, Mrs. Maitreyi Satyadev, to escort our chief guest, and may we also request the office bearers to join in the ceremony of lighting the lamp.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम्
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sirs.
सम्पदः
I look around myself and I am in awe of the huge gathering. It's a great day, one we have been planning and waiting for. I request Madhurashri, House Captain of Jupiter House 2022-23, to formally welcome the gathering.
Small cheer and a great welcome make a merry feast. Namaste to the most wonderful gathering present here. I, Madhurashri M., Jupiter House Captain, on behalf of Sindhi High School, Hebal, consider it a privilege to deliver the welcome address on this occasion of the 18th Senior Annual Day 2022-23. We are delighted to offer the most hospitable welcome to our chief guest, Dr. K.P. Putturaya Sir, ex-director, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka, who is currently a visiting professor at International Medical College, Bangalore. We are excited by your esteemed presence here this evening, sir. We extend warm greetings to our pillars of support, the President of Sindhi Seva Samiti, Shri Madan Daulat Ram Sir, his team of office bearers, past presidents, and other honorable dignitaries. It is our pleasure to welcome our respected principal of Sindhi High School, Hebal, Mrs. Maitreyi Satyadev ma'am, our vice principals, Mrs. Rachna Sharma ma'am and Mrs. Chitralekha P ma'am. Special greetings to the principal of Sindhi High School, Mrs. Devika Kiran ma'am, vice principals, Mrs. Alpana Kala ma'am and Mrs. Pratima Pai ma'am. A warm welcome to our dear teachers and supporting staff. A grand welcome to our beloved parents and friends who have eagerly assembled here to witness our achievements and performances today. Once again, a hearty welcome to one and all.
Thank you, Madhurashri.
We have our chief guest for the day, Dr. K.P. Putturaya, former director for Rajiv Gandhi Health University. He is a writer, orator, and an educationist. It is indeed a great honor to have you here today, sir. We request our chairman, Shri Rajan Daulat Ram sir, to welcome the chief guest with a bouquet. Thank you, sir. The person who has consumed herself to change the society and dispel the darkness from the life of your children will now present before you the information about various aspects of school performance and development. May I now request our principal ma'am, Mrs. Maitri Satyadev, to present the annual report for the year 2022-23.
भूतगणादिसेवितं कपितजम्बो फलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम् सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Namaste and season's greetings to all my dear parents, my past presidents, our management team, and of course, my dear students who have come here to take their Achievers Awards. Good evening to also to my dear colleagues. The power of the Almighty Hand leads us always to achieve greater things for the goodness of the society. The gates of Sindhi High School, Hebal, are always open to every individual to create, to spark, and to determine their destiny and reach future miles with a smile. This temple of learning imparts wisdom to every soul who enters this portal. The object of education was to produce a desire to serve the community as a whole and to apply the knowledge gained not only for personal but for public welfare, unquote Jawaharlal Nehru. Academic assessment is an ongoing process aimed at understanding and improving student learning. Academic assessment has a long-standing tradition in education. Education builds the capacities of the spirit of inquiry, creativity, entrepreneurial skill, and leadership among students to become role models in our society. I am happy to share the commendable performance of our students in Class 10 and Class 12. Class 10 and Class 12 results of the school prove without any doubt that our students have made us proud. The results for the academic year 21-22 are as follows. In Class 12 Senior Secondary Examination, 115 students appeared in Class 12 board exams, of which 89 students obtained first class. The school toppers are as follows. Harshi, 98.8%. Niranjan MK, 96.6%. R. Darshini and Sunil Tunga stood third at 96.2%. In PCMC, Niranjan MK ranked first with 96.6%. R. Darshini and Sunil Tunga ranked second with 96.2%. Abhay V. Nikam ranked third with 95.8%. In PCMB, Harshi ranked first with 98.8%. Vishnu Hari ranked second with 94.2%. Rohan Sujesh ranked third with 93.8%. In PCPC, S. Siddharth ranked first with 95.8%. Kritika Mishra ranked second with 80.8%. Kartikeya Kenkare Gopinath ranked third with 77%. Commerce team, school toppers are as follows. Anisha Sahu stood first with 97.8%. Shreya D stood second with 96.2%. Pratik S stood third with 95.6%. In economics, entrepreneurship, business studies, and accountancy, Shreya D ranked first with 96.2%. Kavya Agarwal ranked second with 94.4%. Lekhana N ranked third with 86.4%. In informatic practice, economics, business studies, and accountancy, R. Roshan Gulecha ranked first with 94.6%. Suraj S stood second with 79%. Khushi L. Rao ranked third with 69%. In mathematics, economics, business studies, and accountancy, Anisha Sahu ranked first with 97.8%. Pratik S ranked second with 95.96%. Roshni Inampuri ranked third with 95.2%. In science stream, total number of students who appeared, 85. Distinction, 75% and above, 60 of them. And in commerce stream, total number of students who appeared, 30. Number of first classes, 29. Distinction, 75% and above, 21 students. In class 10, class 12, AISSE subject toppers. English, Kritika, Nandini S. and Shrija topped with 98 marks. Mathematics, Harshi R. Darshini topped with 99 marks. Physics, Harshi and Niranjan M.K. topped with 99 marks. In chemistry, Harshi topped with 100 marks. Biology, Harshi topped with 100 marks. Computer science, Abhay V. Nikam and S. Siddharth topped with 100 marks. I think they deserve a big round of applause. Thank you. In commerce stream, Anisha Sahu topped with a centum in mathematics and accountancy. Pratik S topped with 100 in business studies. Anisha Sahu topped with 99 in economics. Roshan Guleja topped with 99 in informatics practices. Pratik S applied mathematics, he topped with 96%. Entrepreneurship, Shreya D topped with 96%. In the AISSE Class 10 examinations, 159 students appeared, of which 152 students obtained first class. HR Achala secured first place with 99.6%. Shreyas Kodancha secured second place with 98.6%. Om Lavkumar Padia secured third place with 98.2%. Total number of students who appeared for the board exam, 159. Number of first classes, 152. Distinctions, 111. Subject toppers in class 10, English language and literature, HR Achala scored 100 marks. Second language Hindi, Dikshit R scored 98 marks. Second language Kannada, Nikita A. Gaikwad scored 100 marks. In Sanskrit, HR Achala scored 100. Om Lavkumar Padia scored 100. Adya M scored 100. Arnav Goel scored 100. Menita Pattam scored 100. Shringa Nayak P scored 100. V.L. Lakshmi Shriya scored 100. A big round of applause for all these achievers. It is not easy. Mathematics Basic, Jia Suhasriya, 97. Mathematics Standard, HR Achala, 100. Shreya Shetty, 100. Science, Nikita Dinakaran, 100. Shreyas Kodancha, 100. Social Science, Nikita A. Gaikwad, 100. The school and subject toppers were felicitated by Bangalore Sahodaya Schools Complex on Saturday, 3rd September 2022. 14 students from class 10 and 5 students from class 12 were awarded a cash prize of 1,000 each and a certificate for scoring centum in various subjects. HR Achala, who is the school topper in AISSE, was awarded as the second highest scorer in Bangalore Sahodaya Schools. She was awarded a cash prize of rupees 2,000, a citation and a medal. Our school was awarded a certificate for the outstanding achievement of 100% pass in AISSE 2022 conducted by CBSE New Delhi. A big round. Keep the claps going for these children. They should be motivated and inspired to achieve more than 100. Now, we'll continue with the activities of the school. Over to Mr. Manju. unceasing efforts to offer better provision of education for our community. On this memorable occasion of our Senior Annual Day, as we recount our achievements and success with pride and happiness, I would like to dedicate whatever we could achieve to our beloved students, committed team of teachers, non-teaching staff members, support staff, and our valued parents. Thank you, dear parents and well-wishers, and our management team, last but not the least, for their wholehearted encouragement and continued support to us. A special thanks and appreciation for having placed their faith in us. We seek the blessings from the God Almighty to help us and guide us in all our future endeavors in the right direction. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request our chief guest, escorted by President and office bearers, to proceed to the dais, to honor our past presidents of Sindhi Seva Samiti for their dedication of hard work and exemplary services to the society.
पर्दे करो किनारे खूटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे
I request Shri Bihari Lal Menda sir to receive a small token of our love from our chief guest. I now request Shri Madan Daulatram sir to receive a small token of our love. I now request Shri Balilal K. Chhabria sir to receive a small token of our love. I now request Shri Madhu Motiram sir to come on the dais and receive a small token of our love. I now request Shri R. Deepak Narang sir to please come on the dais to receive a small token of our love. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sirs. I request our chief guest, sir, to be on the dais to give away the medal and certificates to our winners.
Felicitation and recognition of merit is one of the most important part of our annual day celebrations. It is a memorable event that acknowledges the hard work, dedication, and achievements of our students in the field of academics, co-curricular activities, and sports that help develop their personalities. A day to salute the hard work of our young achievers. We now call upon the students who have made us proud by getting centims in various subjects. There are students who have topped in their respective streams and also have secured highest marks in individual subjects. To begin with, in class 12 AISSCE, we have the class toppers of PCMB. First place goes to Harshi, who has secured 98.8%. She has also scored centum in chemistry and biology. She is also the subject topper in mathematics and physics with 99 marks. Second place goes to Vishnu Hari, who has secured 94.2%. In third place, we have Roshan Sujesh, who has secured 93.8%.
We have Vishnu Hari's father to take the medal on his behalf.
Third place, we have Rohan Sujesh, who has secured 93.8%.
The class toppers of PCMC, we have in first place Niranjan MK, who has secured 96.6%. He is also the subject topper in physics with 99 marks. Niranjan MK. We have Niranjan's father here. A big round of applause. Followed by R. Darshini and Sunil Tunga in the second place, who has secured 96.2%. R. Darshini is also the subject topper with 99 marks in mathematics. We have Sunil Tunga's father here to collect the medal and the certificate. In third place, we have Abhay V. Nikam with 95.8%. He has also secured centum in computer science. We now have class toppers of PCBC. We have S. Siddharth in the first place with 95.8%. He has also secured centum in computer science. On stage, we have Abhay V. Nikam, who stands third with 95.8%. We now call upon the class topper of PCBC, S. Siddharth, with 95.8%. He has also secured centum in computer science. We have individual subject toppers too. Kritika Nandini S. and Shrija G, who have secured 98 marks in English. Moving on to the commerce stream, we have individual subject toppers to Kritika Nandini S. and Shrija G secured 98 marks in English. Moving on to the commerce stream, the class toppers of EEBA, we have in first place Shriya D with 96.2%. She is also the subject topper with 96 marks in entrepreneurship. Second place, we have Kavya Agarwala, who secured 94.4%. Okay, in third place, we have Lekhana N, who secured 86.4%.
We now move on to the class toppers of IEBA. First place is R. Roshan Gulecha, who has secured 94.6%. He is also the subject topper with 99 marks in informatics practices. Roshan Gulecha. The class toppers of MEBA. The first place is Anisha Sahu, who has secured 97.8%. She has also secured centum in mathematics and accountancy. She has also bagged 99 marks in economics. That's the highest in the subject. Anisha Sahu. Mother will receive the award on behalf of Anisha Sahu, the medals and the certificate. Second place goes to Pratik S with 95.6%. He has scored centum in business studies and is subject topper with 99 marks in applied mathematics. Roshan Inampudi comes third with 95.2%.
Roshni Inampudi in third place with 95.2%. A big round of applause, please. We now have the school toppers for class 10 AISSE. We now here have HR Achala, who stands first with 99.6%. Achala has also scored centum in English language and literature, Kannada and mathematics standard. She receives the certificate and medals. A big round of applause. In the second place, we have Shreyas Kondancha with 98.6%. He has also scored centum in science subject. We have Om Lavkupar Padya with 98.2%, standing third. He has also scored centum in Sanskrit. We have students scoring centum in different subjects. To begin with, we have Nikita Gaikwad scoring centum in Kannada and social science. I request Nikita to come on stage and receive the certificate and medals. We now have Dikshit R for scoring 98 marks in Hindi.
We have 5 children who have scored centum in Sanskrit. Adya M, Arnav Goel, Menita Pattu, Adya M, Arnav Goel, Arnav Goel, Manita Pattam, Shringa Nayak, V.L. Lakshmi Shriya, I now call upon Jia Suhasriya for scoring highest marks in mathematics. Now, I call upon Shriya Shetty on stage for scoring centum in mathematics standard to receive her award. Nikita Dinakaran has scored centum in science. On behalf of her, I request her parents to come on stage to receive the certificate and medal. Let's have a huge round of applause for them. They deserve a bigger one.
Now it's time to give away the trophies. I request our chief guest, Dr. K.P. Putturaya, to give away the trophy for the best all-round performer in the junior category 2021-22, which goes to Maitreyi Narhari Pujari of class 6C. She receives a rolling trophy, a takeaway trophy, cash prize, and a certificate of appreciation. A big round of applause, please. The trophy for the best all-round performer in the senior school category 2021-22 goes to Sumukha Upadhyaya of class 10D. May I request our chief guest, Dr. K.P. Putturaya, to give away the rolling trophy, a takeaway trophy, cash prize, and a certificate of appreciation to Sumukha.
The Daulatram Chetandas Batija Memorial Trophy for the best all-round performer in the senior category for the year 2021-22, sponsored by Sri Rajan Daulatram Chairman, Sindhi High School, Hebbal, goes to Yashasvi Jana of 12A. May I request Sri Rajan Daulatram Sir to give away the rolling trophy, a takeaway trophy, cash prize, and a certificate of appreciation to Yashvi Jana.
The rolling trophy for Best House in Academics for the year 2021-22 goes to Earth House. I request Mrs. Lavanya Surgani, House Mistress of Earth House, to come along with their Captain Hita Shivayogi and Vice Captain Raghavi K to receive the trophy from our Chief Guest. Rolling trophy for the best house in co-curricular activities for the year 2021-22 goes to Neptune House. I request Mrs. Shrikala Mishra, House Mistress of Neptune House, to come along with the Captain Rudra Mundra and Vice Captain Samiksha SV to receive the trophy from our chief guest. Congratulations to all the winners. A big round of applause for all the winners here. Our chief guest for the day, Dr. K.P. Putturaya sir, was born in Puttur, Dakshina Kannada district, Karnataka on 13 September 1943. He holds a bachelor's degree in science, master's degree in physiology, doctorate degree from All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, with a gold medal in 1979, honors doctorate degree from Einstein University, Florida, USA in 2012. The list of his achievements is endless. Currently, Dr. K.P. Putturaya is a visiting professor in physiology at an international medical college. I now request Dr. K.P. Putturaya sir to share a few words of wisdom. Over to you, sir.
ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಕನ್ನಡ ನಾಡಿನ ಯಾವ ಮಣ್ಣಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಜನನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು, ಯಾವ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಂದು, ಯಾವ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಕೂಳನ್ನು ತಿಂದು, ಯಾವ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಕೃಪೆಯಿಂದ ಬಾಳಿ ಬೆಳೆದು ಬಂದು, ಮತ್ತು ಯಾವ ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ಲೇ ಮಣ್ಣಾಗಲಿದ್ದೇವೋ ಒಂದು ದಿನದಂದು, ಅಂತಹ ಕನ್ನಡ ನಾಡಿನ ಮಣ್ಣಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತನಾಡುವಾಗ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಉಚಿತ ಎಂಬುದು ನನಗೆ ಖಚಿತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಆದರೂ ಇದು ಆಂಗ್ಲ ಭಾಷಾ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ಶಾಲೆಯಾಗಿರುವ ಕಾರಣ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೆಲವರು ಕನ್ನಡೇತರರು ಕೂಡ ಇರುವ ಕಾರಣ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೆಲವು ಅಪ್ಪಟ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಿಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬೇಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುವ ಕಾರಣ ನಾನು ಆಗಾಗ ಬಹುಶಃ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಭಾಗ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಆಗಾಗ ಕನ್ನಡವನ್ನು ಬಳಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಮದನ್ ದೌಲತ್ ರಾಮ್ ಜಿ, honorable members of the managing committee, to look at scaring but not scaring, caring principal Maitri Sadeva ji, members of the faculty, respected parents, and highly disciplined dear students. That is an indirect hint that you should be disciplined till I talk. Gandhiji, these days students don't know who is Gandhiji. Other day I went to a college, engineering college, asked the students, do you know Gandhi? Ayyo, Gandhi yarige gottilla sir? Yaar helu? Namma Pooja Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi alla. Actually 3 years ago, myself, Pooja Gandhi were on the same dais for the Kannada Rajyotsava day. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಪೂಜಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ ನೋಡಲು ಚಂದ, ಆದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಚಂದ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಪಾಪ ನಿರೂಪಣಕಾರರು ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಪೂಜಾ ಗಾಂಧಿಯವರಿಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಂದರೆ ಭಾಳ ಇಷ್ಟ, ಆದರೆ ಮಾತಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ, ಅವರ ಕನ್ನಡ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ನಷ್ಟ, ಈಗ ಪುತ್ತೂರವರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ರು. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಆಕೆಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಲು, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕೇಳಲು, ಆದರೆ ಆಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡುವಂಥದ್ದೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಕೆ ನೋಡಿ ನನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿ ತಂದೆ. ಇರಲಿ. ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸೇ, ಲವ್ ಆಲ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಬಟ್ ಲಿವ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಸು, ಆದರೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀವಿಸು. ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ಒಂದು 27 ದೇಶಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಒಂದು ಅಭಿಮಾನದ ಮಾತು, ಅಹಂಕಾರದ ಮಾತಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಸಂತೋಷದ ಮಾತು, ಸೊಕ್ಕಿನ ಮಾತಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಗತ್ತಿನ ಮಾತು, ಗತ್ತಿನ ಮಾತಲ್ಲ, ಗಮ್ಮತ್ತಿನ ಮಾತು. ಅದೇನೆಂದರೆ, ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಗಳ ಪೈಕಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಧೀಮಂತ, ಜೀವಂತ, ಶ್ರೀಮಂತ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಎಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ. 2 ಮಾತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂತಹ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಸೂತ್ರಗಳಿವೆ. ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ 3 ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್, which everybody know. ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಮ್ಮ, sit down. ಸೂತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. That's why Swami Vivekananda said, he only lives who lives for others. So try to help people because it's a noble job. Paropakartaya idam shariram paropakaraya punyaya. One. The second principle says, whenever you help somebody, just forget it. Don't remember it. If you remember, it means you expect in turn for the help that is done, then it becomes a business, not a help. ಉಪಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ ಉಪಕಾರವನ್ನು ಮರೆತು ಬಿಡು. ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಇಲ್ಲದ, ಪ್ರತಿಫಲಾಪೇಕ್ಷೆ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಅದು ಉಪಕಾರ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. There are 3 types of people in this society. 3 groups. 1 who performs and informs. Second group who only informs, does not perform. Third group only performs, does not inform. Sindhi school belongs to the third category. Other day I was to preside over a function where ಯಾರೋ ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಅವರಿಗೊಂದು ಅಭಿನಂದನಾ ಸಮಾರಂಭವನ್ನು ಅವರೇ ಆಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದರು. For having done social service, he only organized a felicitation program. So he was made to sit like this, and the different organizations garlanded him. 15 organizations have garlanded him. Still he was angry. Then the master of ceremony asked, sir, why are you angry? We have 15 ಹಾರ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇವಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ ಇನ್ನೇನ್ರಿ, 25 ಹಾರಗಳಿಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಬರೀ 15 ಹಾರ ಹಾಕಿಸಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ. So the second rule, help people, just forget it. But the third important rule says that whenever you help somebody, just forget it. But when somebody helps you, never forget it. If you forget it, that amounts to ungratefulness. Ungratefulness is unpardonable. Kritagnasya nasti nishkriti. With this great sorrow, I am telling, having lived a big life, the same children who take everything from the parents, their benefits, their help, forget them and admit them to the old age homes. Why? Why the old age homes are increasing in Bangalore? Because the children have remained ungrateful to the parents. ಸಾಲ ತೆಗೆದವರು ಪಡೆದವರು ಸಾಲ ಕೊಡದವರು ಮರೀತಾರೆ. ಆ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ, I have not forgotten Madam Principal, Maitri Satyadev, or Gauri, anybody who are instrumental in getting me here, and also the management. I am thankful to them. That's why I told. Friends, the important section of any educational institution, having served 40 years in Bangalore Medical College and other medical colleges, I'm telling you with great experience, the important section of an education institution who are responsible for the success of the education institutions are 5. Number 1, the management. The management which is dedicated for the cause of education. I am really, it's not a word of appreciation, it's not a word of exaggeration, it's a word of appreciation to the management here. I can see all the old past presidents here. You see, if they wanted to make a big money, they could have constructed a big complex here or a shop and made big lot of money. If they had constructed a big temple, only Hindus have been benefited. Instead of it, they constructed a temple of learning, the Sindhi school, by which hundreds of the teachers got the appointment and thousands of the children got education. That's a noble job. Hats off to you, sir. Number 1. Second, you need the responsible parents, who cooperative parents, the second component. And third component, the dedicated and the committed teachers. Committed teachers. Number 4 are the disciplined students. The beauty of a school or a college is not in the buildings, but it is the beauty lies on the disciplined, dedicated, and determined students. That's the beauty of a school. And also the supportive public. Public can also help a lot. Now, however, though I have something to say to all these groups, for want of time, I will not touch any one of them, except few words of wisdom to my younger teachers and few words of suggestion to all the parents. Like you, I'm also a parent. Only few words. Number 1, my friends, there may be any number of teachers in a school or a college. But to be honest with you, very few are the best teachers, which the students tell the truth after they pass the examination, not before that. Why? Teaching is an art. Teaching is a science. Teaching is a philosophy. Teaching is not transfer of the contents from the notebook of the teacher to the notebook of the student without being by understood both of them. That is not teaching. Teaching is not just completing the portion. You got to teach the students. You know, the education is of two types. One for the livelihood to get a degree, other for leading a good life. Both are to be done by the teacher. You got to teach them the good behavior, character, conduct, commitment, communication skill, culture, value system, morality. That is more important than the degrees alone. That to be taught. That to be taught by the teacher. Teaching is not teaching what you know. Teaching is teaching what the student doesn't know and what needs to know. Teaching is not somehow preparing the student for an examination. Prepare him for a career. Prepare him for a life. That is the real teaching. Teaching is not only making them to get big marks. I will tell you, listen. I will tell you, Kelama, listen. Listen more. God has given 2 years for you to listen more, to talk less. So it's not merely to take big marks. You get marks, good. You get medals, good. You get a gold medal, wonderful, fine. But one thing I tell you, even if you don't get a gold medal, it's okay. Make them as a good golden human being in the society. That is more important than a gold medal. I'm telling you. Therefore, a teacher, a perfect teacher, Adarsha Guru. Adarsha Guru antilla ಈಗ ಆದರ್ಶ ದಂಪತಿಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಐಡಿಯಲ್ ಕಪಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬುರುಡೆ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಐಡಿಯಲ್ ಕಪಲ್ ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಕಿವುಡಿ ಹೆಂಡತಿ, ಕುರುಡ ಗಂಡ, ಇವರೇ ಆದರ್ಶ. The deaf wife and the blind husband, these are the only ideal couple. No, it's not possible. Because home is the only place where the two undeclared enemies live together. That is the... ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ 3-ring ಸರ್ಕಸ್. ಎಂಗೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಂಗ್, wedding ring, and suffering. These laughters prove all that one. I don't want to tell that one. So, it is important for a teacher. If you want to become an ideal teacher, the students will not forget. Respect you not out of fear. They should respect you out of love and regard and respect. That comes when you become a good teacher. Who is a good teacher? I just give one point. A good teacher is the one who has the pandityam in the subject, thorough knowledge in the subject. You know, what is teaching? Teaching is nothing but the transfer of the knowledge from the well-read to the less-read. Hence, a teacher should know more than the student. Otherwise, the reverse process begins. And for a teacher to get pandityam, thorough knowledge in the subject, hard work. A good teacher is a good student. A good leader is a good worker. So, you have to crush your ego. Normally, teachers get ego when the teachers salute them. You have to crush the ego, downgrade your ego, and upgrade your knowledge from time to time. There's a beautiful saying in English, a young man who graduated today and graduated yesterday, stops learning today, becomes an illiterate tomorrow. So that is required pandityam, thorough knowledge in the subject for a good teacher. Second, bodhanabhiruchim, aptitude and attitude for teaching. Teaching should be a joy, not a punishment. Teaching should be a pleasure, not a pressure. That's the way. You know, normally there are 3 types of teachers in most of the colleges. May not be here, it's a good college. 3 types. One who teach, is an asset and blessing to the students. Second group who do not teach. These are the non-teaching teachers. Third, who do not allow others to teach. These are 3 groups of teachers. But this college is an exception. I can see the performance here. So the teachers should have the pandityam and bodhanabhiruchim, aptitude and attitude for teaching. Teaching should be a love. It should be an involved experience. Should be a vision. Should be a mission for the teacher. Third, bodhana samarthyam. Many teachers know the subject, but very few can convey it efficiently to the student because teaching is an art. Bodhana samarthyam, very important. You need a good, you should be well dressed. You should have body language, a good voice, a command, our class, make the non-interesting subject. No, so many things are for want of time. I'm not able to tell Bodhana Samarthyam. You know, a boy was Nidhe Marta idante. Aga teacher ಹೇಳ್ದಂತೆ ಎಬ್ಬಿಸು ಅವ್ನು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನೀವೇ ಎಬ್ಬಿಸಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿರೋ ನೀನೇ ಎಬ್ಬಿಸು. ಅದೇನು ಸರ್ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಎಬ್ಬಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೀವೇ ಎಬ್ಬಿಸಿ. ತಪ್ಪಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ಹುಡುಗರು. ಸರ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಯಾರು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನಿಮಗೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಅಲ್ಲ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚು? ಆಲ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ ಸರ್ ನಮಗೆ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಭಾಳ ಹೆಚ್ಚು. ವಿ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಲಾಟ್. ವಾಯ್? ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಅಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಮಲಗಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾಳೆ, ನೀವು 10 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡೀ ಕ್ಲಾಸನ್ನೇ ಮಲಗಿಸಿಬಿಡ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಆರ್ ದ ಪಾಂಡಿತ್ಯಂ, ಬೋಧನಾಭಿರುಚಿಂ, ಬೋಧನಾ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯಂ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೇರಣಾ motivational capacity. Every student, no student is waste. I could see the performance now henceforth. Every student has some talent in him, but you have to bring it out. It is up to the student. There may be a dancer in him, there may be a writer, there may be a singer, there may be a sports guy. Many things are hidden, and it is up to the teacher to bring it. That is the motivational capacity. If you are after information, a teacher is not required, because it is available in the internet. Other day I asked a student, who is your guru? He said, Google is my guru. Everything is available. But if you are after inspiration, motivation, a good direction, good guidance, a teacher is required. That's why you have to motivate. Fifth point is Gambhiryam. You know, a teacher should look like a teacher, talk like a teacher, and behave like a teacher. Same inside the classroom and outside the classroom. Same in the public life and personal life. That character you have to maintain, because teachers are great. Sari samundar masi banao, sari bhumi kagaz, fir bhi guru gun likha na jaye, Kabir Das says. You call them as Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Sak. Why? Brahma is a Lord of creation. Hence you have to create knowledge in the minds of the students. Hence you are Brahma. Vishnu is a Lord of preservation, Sthiti, Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. Hence you have to convert the knowledge into wisdom. That is your job. Hence you are Vishnu. And Maheshwari, Shiva is the Lord of destruction. Destroy the confusion, the illusion, the doubts, and all from the minds of the students. Hence you are worshipped as the Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. We should know, we should live up to that level. And again, a teacher should be a good examiner. You know, normally the examination is different. The only one ethics of examination, the deserving should not fail and undeserving should not pass. Passing, giving equal marks to everybody is not a good examination, a different issue. And should guide them properly to behave, to be a good citizen, good children, good members of the society. That comes up. Finally, for the teacher, only one word I can say: you will become the best teacher only when you love the profession. When you love your profession. You know, we all get it added twice in our lifetime. Once to our profession, once to our life partner. Most of the time it is our choice, but sometimes we have no other choice, in which case we have to shut up and put up. So, love your profession, you will do better. Next, love your subject, you will feel wonderful. You love the subject, ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಪಾಠ ಹೇಳಬಾರ್ದು, ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಪಾಠ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. Then it is good for you, for the students. And third, love your students. Love your student irrespective of caste, creed, and color. Eka riti, eka niti, eka priti, sama drishti, samana drishti, prema drishti, vishala drishti. That is the quality of a good teacher. These are the qualities I restrict to myself because of want of time. Now, I've got to tell something for the parents. Now, that 10 minutes I'm going to take, that's all. With the permission of the madam, she has said, okay. Yeah, she has no other go. My dear friends, parents, I'm also a parent like you. My son is the managing director of Zia at Amazon Seattle, and daughter is a doctor. That's okay, fine. That's not important. But one thing I'm telling you, my dear parents, whether you educate them or not, whether you guide them or not, whether you give them culture or not, all of them are going to be somebody. But if you want to become them, make them something great, something special, extraordinary, you need to have some extra. Because extra plus ordinary is equal to extraordinary. That you got to do it. Just, whenever a child grows well, learns well, and becomes an educated and cultured individual, and becomes a responsible, respectable human being in the society, irrespective of his personal perseverance, parents' role, teachers' roles are responsible. And similarly, if a child gets into bad habits, becomes a bad person, and becomes a burden to the family and a disgrace to the society and the nation, both these people are responsible, teacher and the student. Why? Whenever the teachers and the parents join hands together, even a dull student can be made intelligent, even a notorious student can be converted into meritorious, provided they join hands. So, teachers just giving birth for the children is not the end of job. Just giving them food, to give them costly ornaments or just mobiles. Mobile ಕೊಡಬೇಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ. ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅಪ್ಪ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಬಗ್ಗಿ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇರು, ನೀನು ನನ್ನ ಜೀವದ ತಲೆ ಎತ್ತಿ ನಡೆಯುವಂತೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಆದರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅಪ್ಪ ನನ್ನನ್ನೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರು, ನೀನು ನನ್ನ ತಲೆ ಎತ್ತದಂತೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. So, just parenting is more important than financing children. Spending time with the children is more important than spending money on them. You may be a big rich man, you may be a big officer, but not necessarily as a good parent, because parenting is an art, parenting is a science, parenting is a philosophy, it is a vision and a mission. Not all are, just by money power, you can't make children great. No. Why? That's why today parenting has become a challenge. I'm not telling you because maybe you are good parents, but don't think all are good parents here. Not all are good parents because I've seen enough. Parenting is a challenge for the parents and a global problem. There is increasing what you call arrogance in some children, arrogance and aggressive nature and irresponsibility and dishonesty, disobedience, lack of culture, lack of morality. What is not there? Why this? You read the newspaper full of this news. Why? The son kills the parents. The son, 101 things. Why this happens? So there are, and why this happens? There are 10 reasons. Number one is that the lack of joint family system. I'm telling you honestly, I come from a joint family. These days there is no joint family. Ganda henti ottigidre adu joint family. Yes, sir, ottigidda. You don't know the benefits of it. There may be poverty, but the love, the care, that the moral that you learn from a joint family is unparalleled. They don't have. Number one. And second is the single child syndrome. This is a medical topic. You know what is a single child dream? Onne maga. Appa hedri bittidane, amma hedri bittidare. Neene devaru, neene heliddu. Hedri bittidare. They are scared of the child. Something. So, single child syndrome is a big issue I don't want to analyze. Third, wide exposure. My dear parents, please understand, your children know more than you. They are exposed more to the external world than you. They know everything before you know. Wide exposure. Next, they have the demanding mentality. Appa corrupt agidre kodu duddu yarigitidya kodu nanige. Questioning mentality and bad company, influence of Western culture, and then you have brought them with luxuries. Avrige kashtada parive illa. Alva? And some parents spoil their children not intentionally. No parents will spoil their children, but they do that because of a lack of knowledge. They don't have the knowledge of parenting. One. Another group, they have no time. They are busy in business, making money. They have no time for children. Third, they have no courage. Many parents can't speak one word before their children. They have no courage. And fourth, they have no interest. Because of this happens. And the best way, the two aspects now remaining, the best way to spoil the children, I will tell first, and then how to guide the children, I will tell the next. How parents spoil the children? Number one, allow them to do whatever they like. Give them total independence. Allow them to live the way they want it. Next, get them whatever they need without asking whether it is a need or not. Get them whatever they ask for. Never say no. You are scared. They get spoiled. Give them a lot of pocket money and never ask for an account. They get spoiled. And they don't make them to do any houseworks. Do their homework. Wash their plates. Wash their clothes. Wash their shoes. And be a servant to them. They get spoiled. And praise them too much. Pitta nettige eruvastu hogalbeku. ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು. ಅವರಿಗೆ ತಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಏಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ತಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಮೇಕ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ಸ್, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ ದೆಮ್, ಕವರ್ ಇಟ್, ಯೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಪಾಯಿಲ್ಡ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕೋಪರೇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಹುಡುಗ ಪಾಸಾದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಪಾಸಾದ, ಫೈಲ್ ಆದರೆ ಆ ಮೇಸ್ಟ್ರು ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಸಿಂಧಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದವರು, ಇದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸ್ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್, ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್, ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ವೇ ಟು ಸ್ಪಾಯ್ಲ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ don't keep an eye on their friends. Most of the students get spoiled by their friends. Don't keep. And don't think of their teenage problem or their generation gap. And finally, if you want to spoil them, make lot of money, make lot of property in their name, and tell them in advance that you don't have to do anything. I've made lot of things for you. They get spoiled. ಯಾಕೆ? ಸಿರಿತನ ಬದುಕನ್ನು ಬದಲಿಸುತ್ತದೆ, ಬಡತನ ಬದುಕುವುದನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. What a great word. Richness changes your life, but poverty teaches you how to live life. This is the way. Finally, my friends, the best turn-point program for an ideal parents to safeguard their children, to make them great, because ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾನು ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ. ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಶಾಪ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹಾಳಾಗಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಶಾಪ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮತ್ತು ಹೆತ್ತವರ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಅದು ಕೊರಳ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಕಡಿದು ಹಾಕದ ಕರುಳ ಸಂಬಂಧ. That's why the relationship is very delicate, very important, very precious. Now, the turn tips for the parents. Number one is that whether it's a girl or a boy, never discriminate among the two. Give them equal love, equal education, equal property rights, everything. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಳೆ ಮಾತು. ನಾನು ಸತ್ತ ಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೊಂದು ಪಿಂಡ ಹಾಕಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮಗ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಸಿಗುವುದು ಮಗ ಹಾಕಿದ ಪಿಂಡದಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಮಾಡುವ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸದಿಂದ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಮಗ ಹಾಕುವ ಪಿಂಡದಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ನೋ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಫೂಲಿಶ್ನೆಸ್ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಈಕ್ವಲಿ, ನಂಬರ್ ಒನ್. ನಂಬರ್ ಟೂ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ ದೆಮ್ ಗುಡ್ ಟೀಚ್ ದೆಮ್ ಗುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ಸ್, ಗುಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನರಿಸಮ್. ಮನೆಯವರು ಬಂದಾಗ, ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ಬಂದಾಗ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಮೊನ್ನೊಂದು ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಗು, 5 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಗು. ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂಕಲ್, ಬನ್ನಿ 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 ಬನ್ನಿ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನಿದ್ದೇನಲ್ಲ. ಅಮ್ಮ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಜ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ, ಕುಡಿಯೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾರ್ರೀ? ಅಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಡಬ್ಬನ ಬಾಗ್ಲಾಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಗಿವ್ ದೆಮ್ ಗುಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನರಿಸಮ್, ಗುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ಸ್, ಹೌ ಟು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್, ಹೌ ಟು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ದ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್, ಹೌ ಟು ಬಿಹೇವ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್, ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಡಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಎ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಎಟ್ ಹೋಮ್. Very, very nice, my dear friends, my dear parents. Education is important, but more important is the culture. We cannot tolerate the uncultured, educated man. We can tolerate the uncultured, cultured, educated man. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸುಶಿಕ್ಷಿತರಲ್ಲ, ಸುಸಂಸ್ಕೃತರಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸುಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ನಮ್ಮಜ್ಜಿ ನಿಮ್ಮಜ್ಜಿ ಓದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೈ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮದರ್, ಯುವರ್ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮದರ್, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ವರ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ಡ್. ವ್ಯಾರ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಕಮ್? ಯಾವುದೋ ಹರಿಕತೆ ನಡೀತಂಥದ್ದು ಬೀದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಗ ಹರಿದಾಸರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಂತೆ, ನೋಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಹರಿನಾಮ ಸ್ಮರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಿ. ಹೇಳಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರಿಗಿದೆ? ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಿ. ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳಿ, ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ನನಗೂ ಒಬ್ಬಳು ಜಾಣೆ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಆಗ ಹರಿದಾಸರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ನಿನಗೆ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಬೇಡವಾ? ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೇಡ ಗುರುಗಳೇ? ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಎತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ, ಈ ಬೀದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಪಟ್ಟಿಂಗರು, ಇವ್ರು ಸ್ವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಬೀದಿನೇ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಲಿ, ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿರ್ತೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಮೈ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, give them culture in addition to education. I don't have to tell many things on culture. There are a lot of things to culture. Adu ಮಾಡಿ. And never use bad words in front of children. They learn from you. Never fight in front of children. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಗಂಡ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಇಲ್ವಿಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗುಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗೆ ರೂಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅವರು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಂತೆ, ಯಾಕ್ರಿ, ವೈ ಆರ್ ಯು ಲೇಟ್, ಸೋ ಲೇಟ್? ನೋ ಟುಡೇ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಟುಡೇ ಮೈ ಮಾಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೈ ಡ್ಯಾಡ್ ವೇರ್ ಫೈಟಿಂಗ್. ಯು ಕುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಮ್, ಹೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ ಕಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ಮೈ ರೈಟ್ ಶೋ ವಾಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಡ್ಯಾಡ್, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಶೋ ವಾಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಮಾಮ್, ಹೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ ಕಮ್? ಸೊ ನೆವರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, never fight in front of children, never do anything wrong in front of children. They have not seen you loving each other, they will definitely see you fighting with each other. So never do that. Give cultural atmosphere. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹೇಗಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಡಬೇಡಿ. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕೊಡಿ, ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಕೊಡಿ, ಸಾಕು, ಅವರೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಾಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ, ನೆವರ್ ಕಂಪೆಲ್ ದೆಮ್ ಇನ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕೋರ್ಸ್. ನೀನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ? ವೈ? ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ಈಸ್ aptitude, interest. So never compel them for a life partner, for a course. Look at their interest and attitude, let them do like that. Never compare them. ಇವ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ದಡ್ಡಿ ನೋಡು, ಅವಳು ಹರ್ಷಿ 98% ತಗೊಂಡ್ಳು, ಹರ್ಷಿ ನೋಡು 90% ಪ್ರತಿಗಳು ಈ ದಡ್ಡ ಬಾರಿ 60-70 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಹೌದೌದು ನಾನು ಅವಳ ನೋಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ನೆವರ್ ಕಂಪೆಲ್ ದೆಮ್, ನೆವರ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ದೆಮ್, ನೆವರ್ ಕಂಡೆಮ್ ದೆಮ್. ಪಾಪ 95% ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಇವಳು, ಆದರೂ ಅಪ್ಪನಿಗೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು. ಆ 5% ಏನಾಯಿತು? ಉಳಿದದ್ದು 5%, ಇವನಿಗೆ ಬಂದದ್ದು 35. ಸೊ ನೆವರ್ ಕಂಪೆಲ್ ದೆಮ್, ನೆವರ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ದೆಮ್, ನೆವರ್ ಕಂಡೆಮ್ ದೆಮ್, never pamper them, however rich you may be. My friends, give them necessities, give them good book, good education, good fees, everything, but never give luxuries. If you give luxuries, they get spoiled. And ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ, teach them moral stories, sir. You should study the moral story. I have written in my book, there is a book containing all moral stories. Those who can interest can collect it later. Moral stories, ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ moral stories. Tell them about the great people who lived in this great country. Tell them each beautiful message from each story. And keep an eye for the teenage problem. This is the age where it is neither mature nor immature. Very dangerous age. ಪ್ರಾಯ ಬಂದೊಡನೆ ಹುಟ್ಟುವುದು ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ ಗಡ್ಡ ಮೀಸೆ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕೂದಲಿಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಆಸೆ. ಪ್ರಾಯ ಬಂದೊಡನೆ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರಿಗೆ ತಟ್ಟುವುದು ವಯ್ಯಾರದ ರೋಗ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮಾತಿಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ರಾಗ. ನಾನು ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಪಾಪ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ರ್ಯಾಗಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ಲು. ಹುಡುಗ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಹುಡುಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಹುಡುಗಿಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಚೆಂದಾಗಿದ್ಲು. ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರೇನೇ? ಅವ ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಅವಳು ತುಂಬ ಜಾಣೆ, ನಿಂಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಬೇಕಾ? ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಕ್ಕ ಅಕ್ಕ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇವ ಭಯಂಕರ, ಇವ ಪ್ರಚಂಡ. ಇವ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಎಂಥ ಯೋಗ ಯೋಗ. ವಾಟ್ ಎ ಕೋಇನ್ಸಿಡೆನ್ಸ್. ಯಾಕೆ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಕ್ಕ ಅಕ್ಕ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಾವ ಬಾವ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. So keep a margin for the teenage. You don't have to tell me, being a medical college professor, what's all happening in them, physically, mentally, sexually, is all happening quite natural. On the contrary, if the boy says that I don't like girl, and if a girl says I don't like boys, both of them need a medical checkup. On the contrary, if the boy says I like boys more than girls, and the girl says I like girls more than the boy, they need a second medical checkup. Is that absolutely? If an old man coughs in the park, that is dust allergy, but a boy looks at the girl and laughs, it is a love allergy. Adkoskara keep a margin on their teenage problem, give them good stories, cooperate with the teachers, attend the meeting whenever they call, keep a company on their friends. Friends spoil the children. And finally, you have to command respect, never demand it. And when you have to demand respect, you have to live a big life, be like a parent-like. A parent is like a teacher-like, and a teacher is parent-like. Anta helutta, finally, my dear parents, you may make them, as I met some boy who wants to become a doctor, you can make them doctor, engineer, lawyer, businessman, anything. Before making anybody, make them as a good human being first. And then a doctor, then an engineer, then a lawyer. We need the good people first. Not the reverse way. Make them be a role model. You should be such a role model, my dear parents. The children should say, I am proud to have such father. I am proud to have such mother. You should be a role model for them. You should be like a rubber. They are like pencils. They can make mistakes, erase them. And the parenting should be a joy. It's a joy. It's your punya. Joy, and enjoy it. God bless you and your children. Thank you very much.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್. Your words will remain etched in our minds for a long time. May I now request our President, Shri Madan Daulat Ram sir, to present a memento to our chief guest. May I request all of the audience please to stand and give a standing ovation to our chief guest. Thank you so much. Thank you, parents.
Gratitude is a gateway to grace. I call upon Varchas Jasti of class 10B Vice Captain of Jupiter House, to propose the vote of thanks.
Namaste to one and all present here. Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. On behalf of Sindhi High School Hebal, I, Varchas Jasti, of Class 10B, Vice Captain of the Jupiter House, consider it a privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion of the 18th Senior Annual Day Function, Dhwani 2022-23. A heartfelt thanks to the Chief Guest Dr. K.P. Putturaya Sir, ex-director of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, writer, orator, and educationist, who has kindly obliged to make time from his busy schedule and grace this occasion. We extend our sincere thanks to the pillars of support, the President of the Sindhi Seva Samiti, Shri Madan Daulatram Sir, his team of office bearers, and other invited dignitaries. Our earnest gratitude to our Principal, Mrs. Maitreyi Satyadev Ma'am, Vice Principals, Mrs. Rachna Sharma Ma'am, and Chitralekha P. Ma'am, for the painstaking efforts made by them to support and guide us in order to make the event memorable. A wholehearted thanks to all the teachers and staff of our school for constantly guiding the students, ensuring their practice to a smooth progression and culmination of this event. I am also necessitated to acknowledge the round-the-clock practice and run-through sessions by the students in the past 1 week, which is sure to bear its fruit today. Gratitude paints little smiley faces on everything it touches. A special thanks to all our dear parents, and I believe that it is this smile that is passed on from them to the performers, instilling a sense of satisfaction in them. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Varchas. What feels like the end is often the beginning. Curtains will now come down on the formal program.
Damaru is known as the instrument of the deity Shiva. It is said to be created by Lord Shiva to produce spiritual sounds by which the whole universe has been created and regulated. Let us now seek the blessings of Lord Shiva with our invocation dance and allow the spiritual sounds of Dhwani purify our souls. We now present Kal Bhairava Ashtakam composed by Adi Shankaracharya.
संसार भयनाशनम् अनेक जन्म कृतं पापं दर्शनेन विनश्यति नमः शिवाय देवराज राजसेव्यमान पावनाङ्घ्रिपङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे भानुकोटिभास्वरं भवाब्धितारकं परं नीलकण्ठमीप्सितार्थदायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमम्बुजाक्षमक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवं भजे पाशदण्डपाणिमादिकारणं श्यामकायमादिदेवमक्षरं निरामयं भीमविक्रमं प्रभुं विचित्रताण्डवप्रियं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे भक्तिमुक्तिदायकं प्रशस्तचारुविग्रहं भक्तवत्सलं स्थितं समस्तलोकविग्रहं विनिक्वणन् मनोज्ञेम किङ्किनीलसत्कटिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवं भजे धर्मसेतुपालकं त्वधर्ममार्गनाशकं धर्मपाशमोचकं सुशर्मदायकं विभुं स्वर्णवर्णशेषपाशशोभिताङ्गमण्डलं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवं भजे नमः शिवाय रत्नपादुका प्रभाभिरामपादयुग्मकं नित्यमद्वितीयमिष्टदैवतं निरञ्जनं मृत्युदर्पनाशनं करालदंष्ट्रमोक्षणं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे अट्टहास भिन्न पद्मजाण्डकोश सन्ततिं दृष्टिपात नष्ट पाप जालमुग्र शासनम् अष्टसिद्धिदायकं कपालमालिकाधरं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवं भजे संगनायकं विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गकोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं शोकमोहदैन्यलोभकोपतापनाशनं प्रयान्ति कालभैरवाङ्घ्रिसन्निधिं नराध्रुवं काशिकापुरादिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे
With the blessings of Lord Shiva, we move ahead to the cultural program. Dhwani is an echo, a vibration, a resonance. It is the vocabulary of nature. We are all surrounded by different dhwanis in our lives. Dhwani has many aspects to it, and it has a powerful influence on our lives. The senior school students are now going to present the cultural program Dhwani. So sit back and enjoy the program as the students showcase their talents.
Sound and hearing is one of the most fundamental and important senses to our accumulation of knowledge and our understanding of the world. Sound is vital to sharing information, interacting with other people, creating art, regulating schedules, and countless other aspects of life. The amygdala is extremely sensitive to sound. That is why human beings have such a strong emotional response to the things we hear. Emotions become attached to sound through experience, and emotions triggered by experience provoke certain thoughts and behaviors. So, presenting to you Dhwani.
I request all of you to make way for Mrs. Madhuvanti Ragashri, who is an author of great repute. As you all are aware, Srimati Madhuvanti has written many fantasy stories and novels for kids, but in this book, she's brought out an entirely new theme, which is Dhwani meaning sound. We shall discuss more about this in today's book release session.
Good evening, ma'am. We are indeed honored to have you here with us today. Kindly wait till a celebrity guest arrives.
यारा ओ यारा मिलना हमारा जाने क्या रंग लाएगा यारा ओ यारा मिलना हमारा जाने क्या रंग लाएगा
Mrs. Madhuvanti, this is Mrs. Sunny Deol. Mrs. Sunny Deol, this is Mrs. Madhuvanti. She has poured her heart and soul for 5 years to bring this book together. I hope this book reaches a wide audience.
मैडम जी, हम बहुत खुश हैं कि आपकी ये बुक 5 साल बाद वापस आ रही है। आपने हमें तारीख पे तारीख दी। सॉरी, आपने हमें तारीख पे तारीख, तारीख पे तारीख, तारीख पे तारीख दी है। किस लिए आपको इतना वक्त लगा मैडम जी?
Dhanyavad. Yes, I took a long break of 5 years as I was working on my current book, Dhwani, which I'm going to present to the world today.
ये तो हम समझ गए, लेकिन इस 2.5 किलो की बुक में ऐसी क्या खास बात है?
सनी जी, आप तो सारे डायलॉग्स मेरे ऊपर ही इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। Well, I cannot tell you in mere words what is special about this book. It has so many special elements. I'm sure you all know how important sound or dhwani is to our lives. Dhwani is a powerful energy, yet because it is invisible, we often remain largely unaware of the powerful influence it has on us. Through my book Dhwani, I hope to awaken the powerful influence it has on us. This book has 12 different aspects of sound.
ये तो मैं समझ गया, और मैं ये भी जानता हूँ कि जो भी ये बुक पढ़ेगा ना, वो उठेगा नहीं, बैठ जाएगा और पढ़ता ही जाएगा, पढ़ता ही जाएगा, पढ़ता ही जाएगा।
Sure, it would be my pleasure to take you through this book. मैं ध्वनि हूँ, मैं शून्य हूँ, मैं नाद हूँ, मैं भविष्य हूँ, मैं अतीत हूँ, मैं जीव तत्व का संदीप हूँ, मैं ध्वनि हूँ।
मैं शून्य हूँ, प्रारंभ का मैं शून्य हूँ, प्रारंभ हूँ, नस नस में हूँ, रग रग में हूँ, मैं शून्य हूँ। मैं आदि ध्वनि हूँ। जब दुनिया बनी थी, एक विस्फोट हुआ। उस विस्फोट से एक ध्वनि प्रकट हुई। उस ध्वनि से तरंजित नाद को ओम कहा जाता है। यह ब्रह्मांड की आदि ध्वनि कहलाती है।
Oh
ध्वनि हूँ। मैं ध्वनि हूँ हर जीवन की, आत्मा के परमात्मा से मिलन की। मैं जन्म का आनंद हूँ, मैं सांसों का हर छंद हूँ। मैं जीवन हूँ, मैं जीवध्वनि हूँ।
Life began on the early earth by a series of progressive chemical reactions. The Vedas say that creation has many aspects. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva is the Hindu trinity, also called the Trimurti.
जगज्जालपालं खचत्कण्ठमालं शरच्चन्द्रबालं महादैत्यकालं नभोनीलकायं दुरावारमायं सुपद्मासहायं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् रमाकण्ठहारं श्रुतिव्रातसारं जलान्तर्विहारं धराभारहारं चिदानन्दरूपं मनोव्यस्वरूपं धृतानेकरूपं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् जराजन्महीनं परानन्दपीनं समाधानलीनं सदैवानदीनं जगज्जन्महेतुं सुरानीककेतुं त्रिलोकैकसेतुं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् जटाटवीगलज्जलप्रवाहपावितस्तरे घरेवलम्ब्य लम्बिताम्बुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकां ढमड्ढमड्ढमड्ढमन्निनादमड्ढमर्वयं चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु न शिव शिवं शिवं जटाकटाह सम्भ्रमभ्रमन्निलिम्पनिर्जरी विलोलवीचिवल्लरी विराजमानमूर्धनि धगद्धगद्धगज्ज्वलल्ललाटपट्टभावके किशोरचन्द्रशेखरे रतिप्रदक्षिणं मम
हम आएंगे हम खा नहीं जाएंगे उनका, तो रुको उधर। मैडम जी
कौन हो आप यहाँ क्या कर रहे हो?
हम मैडम जी का फैन हूँ, फैन।
ठीक है, बोलिए।
देखिए मैडम जी से कहिएगा कि कैसा शुरुआत रहा, देखो कैसा कान लगा के बैठे, देख कैसे टकटकी लगा के देख देख। लेकिन एक चीज़ है, हमको अंग्रेजी नहीं आता है, हम क्या करें?
आप चिंता मत कीजिए, इसका हिंदी अनुवाद भी उपलब्ध है।
अरे वाह, और एक चीज़ हम बताना भूल गए, वी हैव so far understood that this is like evolution of sound now.
नासदासीनो सदासीत् तदानीन्नासीद्रजो नो व्योमा परो यत् किमावरीवः कुहकस्य शर्मन्नम्भः किमासीद्वहनं गभीरम्
The universe is a huge space which contains everything that exists. The sun, the moon, other celestial bodies, and the living things. But the five forces that illuminate the life of all living things within the realm of the universe are the five elements of nature: earth, water, fire, air, and space. They are the witness to creation, protection, and destruction. They are present from the very first dawn of life to every step of the end of life, presenting Pancha Mahabhuta, Sarvam Panchabhutamayam.
The combination of these five elements create life, and this is the sound of life, the Jiva Dhwani, the celebration of life.
I am the sound of knowledge, Jnana Dhwani. Vidya dadati vinayam, vinayatyati patratam, patratva dhanamapnoti, dhanadharmam tatasukham. Knowledge bestows humility, humility brings merit, and merit brings wealth, so that one does righteous things and remains happy. मैं ज्ञान ध्वनि हूँ। Past meets the present, leading to a better future. Were Ramayana and Mahabharata merely the imagination of the authors, or did these contain some hard historical facts about our glorious past? Epics tell us why this world is divided or why we are living in this part of the world.
मन सुख पायो रे अनमेला सजन आयो रे मोरा अति मन सुख पायो रे अनमेला सजन आयो रे अनमेला सजन आयो रे को पाना तन मन तुम, तन से मन को जाना उलझन तुम, जिया रे नैना चुप के हरे मन गुमसुम, डोरी टूटे ना 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 बांधी नैनों ने, जो संग तेरे देखे मैंने तो सब रंग तेरे, ठीक है ना हो छूटे ना ये। सिया राम कृपा से दशरथ राज, सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
नाद वेद की महिमा भारी, संगीतमय है सृष्टि सारी, संगीतमय है सृष्टि सारी, नाद वेद की महिमा भारी। राग प्रकृति की हर ध्वनि में, आकाश में और अवनी में, सागर की हर लहर में भी, हरि में भी और हर में भी राग।
Mirada, quédate sentada en
नाट्य ध्वनि। नाट्य और नृत्य मानव मन को आनंदित करके हमारे जीवन में उल्लास भरते हैं। राजा महाराजाओं के समय से नाट्य हमारे मन को पूर्णतः की ओर ले जाता रहा है। मैं हूँ नाट्य ध्वनि।
सन 1194 महाराज जयचंद्र गहरवार की सभा।
काशी नरेश चक्रवर्ती सम्राट जयचंद्र पधार रहे हैं।
सभा की कार्यवाही आरंभ की जाए।
प्रणाम महाराज। महाराज, पाटलिपुत्र से कुछ कलाकार आए हैं जो आपका मनोरंजन एवं अपनी नृत्य कला से इस सभा को प्रकाशित करने की इच्छा रखते हैं। यदि आपकी आज्ञा हो तो मैं उन्हें भीतर बुलाऊं?
आज्ञा है।
जी महाराज।
अति उत्तम, अद्भुत प्रस्तुति थी ये। आप सबकी कला तो स्वयं ईश्वर की देन है। अपनी कला से हमारी सभा को सुशोभित करने के लिए धन्यवाद।
महाराज की जय हो। महाराज, सीमा से आनंदपाल जी का संदेश आया है।
वृषसेन जी, संदेश पढ़कर सभा को सुनाइए।
जो आदेश महाराज। महाराज, हमारे सूत्रों के अनुसार समाचार मिला है कि कन्नौज पर अपना आधिपत्य स्थापित करने हेतु मोहम्मद घोरी की सेना बड़ी ही तीव्र गति से राज्य की सीमा की तरफ बढ़ रही है।
इस सिंहासन पर विराजित होने से पहले हमने जिस धरती, जिस मां की रक्षा करने का संकल्प लिया था, हम उसे दुश्मनों के हाथों कभी नहीं आने देंगे। हमारी मातृभूमि की तरफ जो भी आंख उठा के देखेगा, हम उसे युद्ध क्षेत्र में खदेड़ कर धूल चटा देंगे। सेनापति वीर प्रताप, युद्ध की तैयारी की जाए। हम 2 दिन में चंदावर की पावन भूमि पर घोरी का सामना करेंगे।
जो आदेश महाराज।
Quarrel, conflict, and discord is inevitable, but the good news is disagreements can be a key component to progress. मैं कलह ध्वनि हूँ।
युद्ध कर भयंकर। शमशीर से दुश्मन पे वार कर, हौसलों को चीर के टुकड़े हजार कर। नाच खेल मौत का जीत की धुन बना, जीत का गुमान कर, प्रहार कर, प्रहार कर। देश पर प्रहार है, गुमान कर, गुमान कर। घमंड कर, प्रचंड कर, तांडव सा युद्ध कर भयंकर।
दूसरी ओर मीलों दूर घोरी के शिविर में
सहरा खली बली हो गया है दिल, दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल। खली बली हो गया है दिल, दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल। जब से पहना है मैंने ये इश्क सहरा खली बली हो गया है दिल, दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल।
ಮಾಡು ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಮಡಿ ನಾನು ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಧ್ವನಿ ಇರುವ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡು ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಮಡಿ ನಾನು ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಧ್ವನಿ ಇರುವ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳನ್ನು ವಿರೋಧ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸೋಣ. ನನ್ನ ಹೋರಾಟದ ಗುರಿ ಲೋಕದ ಹಿತಕ್ಕಾಗಿಯೇ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಹೋರಾಡೋಣ, ಬದಲಾಯಿಸೋಣ.
ಹಲವಾರು ರಾಜರು ಭಾರತವನ್ನು ಆಳಿದರು. ಕೆಲವು ಶತಮಾನಗಳ ನಂತರ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರು ಭಾರತವನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ವಶಕ್ಕೆ ಪಡೆದರು. ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಶೂರರು ವೀರರು ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಹೋರಾಡಿದರು. ತಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದರು.
1857 ಎಂದು ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲು ಬರುವುದೇ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಸಂಗ್ರಾಮ ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಪಾಯಿ ದಂಗೆ. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತಿಳಿದೇ ಇದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅದೇ ವರ್ಷದ ನವೆಂಬರ್ ತಿಂಗಳಿನ ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಬಾಗಲಕೋಟೆ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಮುಧೋಳ ತಾಲೂಕಿನಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಹಲಗಲಿಯ ಬೇಡ ಸಮುದಾಯದವರು ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ದಂಗೆ ಎದ್ದು ಅವರ ನಿದ್ರೆಗೆಡಿಸಿದ್ದರು ಎಂಬುದು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧ ಸತ್ಯ.
ಹೌದು, ಸಿಪಾಯಿ ದಂಗೆಯ ನಂತರ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರು ತಂದ ನಿಶಸ್ತ್ರೀಕರಣದ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಈ ತಾಂಡ್ಯದವರ ಬೇಟೆಗಾಗಿ ಜೀವನೋಪಾಯಕ್ಕಿದ್ದ ಶಸ್ತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಕಂಪನಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಒಪ್ಪಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಬೇಡರು ಅವರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ದಂಗೆ ಎದ್ದು ಸ್ವಾಭಿಮಾನದಿಂದ ಹೋರಾಡಿದ ವೀರರ ಸಾಹಸಗಾಥೆ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೂ ಅಚ್ಚಳಿಯದೇ ಉಳಿದಿದೆ.
ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಮರಾಠ ಯೋಧ ನಿಂಬಾಳ್ಕರ್ನ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ ಕತ್ತಿ ಜುಳಪಿಸಿದ್ದ ಹಲಗಲಿಯ ಪೂಜಾರಿ ಹನುಮ, ಜಡಗ, ಭೀಮ, ಬಾಲಣ್ಣ, ರಾಮವ್ವ, ಹನುಮವ್ವ ಮುಂತಾದವರ ಧೀರತೆ ರೋಚಕವಾಗಿದ್ದಲ್ಲದೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕುಂಪಣಿ ಕುತಂತ್ರದಿಂದ ಹುತಾತ್ಮರಾದ ಸಣ್ಣ ತುಣುಕು ಇದೋ ನಿಮಗಾಗಿ.
ಹನುಮ, ರಾಮ, ಭೀಮ ನಮ್ ಕೈಯಾರನ ಹತ್ತಾರ ಯಾವ್ದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕ ಕೊಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವ್ 4 ಮಂದಿ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗ ಇರೋಣ.
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು
ಹೌದು, ಕೈನಾಗ ಕತ್ತಿ ಐತಿ, ತೋಳಾಗ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಐತಿ. ಹೊಡಿರಿ ಜಗಳ, ನಾವ್ ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗ ಇರ್ತೇವೆ.
ನಾವು ಇರ್ತೇವೆ, ನಾವು ಇರ್ತೇವೆ.
ಹೌದು, ನಾವು ಇರ್ತೇವೆ, ನಾವು ಇರ್ತೇವೆ.
ಮುಂದುವರಿಲಿ, ಆ ದೇವಿನೂ ನಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ಇದ್ದಾಳ. ನೋಡ್ರಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ ಗೌಡ.
ಇವತ್ತು ಏನೋ ವಿಷಯ ತಂದಂಗೈತೆ.
ಏನ್ರಲ್ಲ ಭೀಮಾ, ಹನುಮ, ಪೂಜೆ ಬ್ಯಾಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜೋರಾಗಿದ್ದಂಗೈತಿ. ಕಂಪನಿ ಆದೇಶ ಸಿಕ್ತೋ ಲಗುನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾರ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಪ್ಸಿ ಜೀವ ಉಳ್ಸ್ಕೊರಿ.
ಏನಲ್ಲ ಗೌಡ, ಹಾ ಹೆಂಗೈತ್ಲ ಮೈಗ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀನು ಆ ಕಂಪನಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಸಾಕಿದ ನಾಯಿ ಅದಿ, ನಿನ್ ಮಾತನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೇಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ನಾವು ಆದೇಶ ಪಾಲಿಸಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಳೋಗ್ ನಿಮ್ ಸಾಹೇಬಂಗ. ಏನ್ರಲ್ಲ ನನಗ ಕಪಾಳ್ ಹೊಡ್ ಕಳ್ಸಿರೇನು? ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ರೀ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರ. ಆ ಹಲುಗುಳಿ ಮಂದಿ ಯಾವ್ದೇ ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಆದೇಶ ಒಪ್ಪಂಗಿಲ್ರಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದೇ ಹತಾರ ಒಪ್ಸಂಗಿಲ್ರಿ. ನನಗ ಕಪಾಳ್ ಹೊಡ್ ಕಳ್ಸ್ಯಾರ್ರಿ. ವಾಟ್? ಕಂಪನಿ ಆದೇಶ ಧಿಕ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟು ಸಕ್ಕ ಅವರಿಗೆ? ಎಸ್ ಸರ್. ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ದೆಮ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ ಸರ್. ಏನ್ರಲ್ಲ ಜಳಗ ಭೀಮಾ? ಏನ್ರಿ ಸರ ಮನೆಯಾಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರೇನು? ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರು ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾರ.
ಬರ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಲಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕಲಿಸ್ತೇವಾ.
You tribal people must follow the company orders. Otherwise, you all face the consequences.
ಕಂಪನಿ ಆದೇಶ ಪಾಲಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಬೇಕಂತ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಆಕೇತಿ.
ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾತು ಪಾಲಿಸಂಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಿ ಅನ್ಯಾಯವಾಗಿ ಸಾಯಬೇಡಿ, ಕಬಲ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಹೊಡೆಯರಿ ಈಗ ಪೂರಾಘಾತಕರು.
ವಿಶ್ವಾಸಘಾತಕರು ನಾವ್ಯಾರು ನಂಬಂಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಪಿತೂರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಗೆದ್ದಿತಾರೋ ಹೊಡೀರಿ ಜಗಳ.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Mr. Headlock is no more.
What happened?
The Halagali people killed him, sir.
Is it? We have to plan something different. Where's that Gowda? ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರ, ನಾಳೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಅಲಗಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರಾಮನ ಲೂಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ವನಾಶ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಗೆಟ್ ರೆಡಿ. ಸರಿ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರ.
ಯವಿ ಯವಿ ಏನೋ ಶಬ್ದ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ, ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಲಗುನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ.
ಎದ್ದೇಳ್ರಿ. ಆ ಕುತಂತ್ರಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನಡುರಾತ್ರಿಯಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ದಾಳಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾರ. ಹೊಡಿರಿ ಅವರನ್ನ.
ಹೀಗೆ ಜೇನಿನ ಗೂಡಿನಂತಿದ್ದ ಹಲಗಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಡರ ಗುಂಪನ್ನು ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರು ಕೆಣಕಿದ್ದರು. ಸೂರ್ಯ ಮುಳುಗಿ ಏಳುವುದರೊಳಗಾಗಿ ಸೂರ್ಯನೇ ಮುಳುಗದ ನಾಡಿನ ಆಂಗ್ಲ ಜನರ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಧುನಿಕ ಶಸ್ತ್ರಾಸ್ತ್ರಗಳಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಈ ಬೇಡರು ಅರ್ಧದಷ್ಟಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದರು. ನಂತರ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರಾಣ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಾತಂತ್ರ್ಯ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಯ ಕಹಳೆಯುವುದಿದ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕಲಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮದೊಂದು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ನಮನ.
मैं आवाज़ हूँ हर जन की, मैं प्रजा की ध्वनि हूँ, मैं ध्वनि हूँ आंदोलन की, सत्ता और जनता के सम्मेलन की. मैं प्रजा ध्वनि हूँ, मैं जनता की आवाज़ हूँ.
The people were inspired by the rebellion and voiced out their opinions. They put their lives on the line to get back what was rightfully theirs.
छीन के लेंगे अपना हक.
ना कोई शुबह ना कोई शक, मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी, जिद से जुनू तक है जाना, हर कतरा बोल रहा. से जुनू तक है जाना, हर कतरा बोल रहा. छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जद तुरिया, तन के मौत नू वाचा, मारे थर थर कंबदे सारे. ओ छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जद तुरिया, तन के मौत नू वाचा, मारे थर थर कंबदे सारे. रेडी बॉय. मैं लड़ जाना जिद से जुनू तक है जाना. मैं लड़ जाना जिद से जुनू तक है जाना. मैं लड़ जाना छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जद तुरिया, तन के मौत नू वाचा, मारे थर थर कंबदे सारे. छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जद तुरिया, तन के मौत नू वाचा, मारे थर थर कंबदे सारे.
A lot happened when the British left India. People were overcome with joy at the prospect of freedom. A constitution was drafted and India proceeded towards democracy. The joy of freedom was accompanied by the sorrow of death and turmoil due to the partition. But the strong-willed people did not give up hope and continued to struggle to bring India to the position it is in today.
मैं हर्ष हूँ उल्लास हूँ मैं हर्ष हूँ उल्लास हूँ मैं हर्ष हूँ उल्लास हूँ उत्सव हूँ त्योहार हूँ मैं खुशियाँ हूँ मौज हूँ आनंद की भरमार हूँ मैं ध्वनि हूँ संतुष्टि की हर्ष की वृष्टि की मैं हर्ष ध्वनि हूँ
बजने दे धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी खड़क धड़क भड़क साली चटक मटक भटक साली दुश्मन की देखो जो फाट लावली अरे बजने दे धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी खड़क धड़क भड़क साली चटक मटक भटक साली दुश्मन की देखो जो फाट लावली धीरे धीरे बड़ी चली जो थी चिंगारी छोटी चिंगारी बड़ी 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 है मन की अलमारी आज अलमारी हुई सतरंगी चाली सतरंगी हुई सतरंगी थी जो ये रात काली खड़क धड़क भड़क साली चटक मटक भटक साली दुश्मन की देखो जो वाट लावली
Dhwani. Westernization and foreign influence have changed the course of music in our country, especially during the recent times. The phenomenon of globalization has changed the meaning of our art and culture.
देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी दिल पर है दिलकश है दिलदार नजारे हैं आज जमीन पर उतरे कितने सितारे हैं अगलो होश नमी दानम हम है दिल है और जानम बस दीवानगी 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 है ना कोई रहता ना रहबर ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर बस दीवानगी 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 है Put your hands up and say Om Shanti Om
This shit that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band about that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. This is hip
Welcome all, welcome all. Please watch our street play on the different aspects of the society changing by the day.
नमस्ते मैम साहब, कैसे हैं आप? अच्छा मैम, आपका अप्रूवल चाहिए था। मैम मैं आपको इसके साथ 1 किलो लड्डू भी दूंगा। उफ, मैं तो 1 सेकंड के लिए डर गया था। क्या 3 किलो चलेगा? जीनत मैम, यार हार्ड बार्गेन, पर कोई नहीं, आपका काम हो जाएगा।
ठीक है, चल निकल।
सर इस दस्तावेज पर आपका साइन चाहिए।
इतने सारे सटिया गए हो क्या? नहीं होगा, निकल जाओ यहाँ से।
सर प्लीज, कल तक मेरे बॉस को ये देना है।
इतनी जल्दी है क्या? हो जाएगा, लेकिन थोड़ा चाय पानी का इंतजाम करवा दो।
हाँ सर, हाँ, इंतजाम हो जाएगा।
रिश्वत को मिटा दो। भ्रष्टाचार के धिक्कारा। रिश्वत को मिटा दो। भ्रष्टाचार के धिक्कारा। हाँ,
कभी देखा है?
नहीं।
अबे ओ, क्या हमेशा इंग्लिश हिंदी बात करना?
क्या? क्यों परेशान कर रहे हो?
जा देश वापस।
मैं कहीं नहीं जाऊंगी, मैं इधर की हूँ। मेरी बुक।
Yeah, driver, she doesn't even look like an Indian. Adachi, is this how you make chai?
You call this chai? Go back from where you came. We don't need you.
North, South, East, West. हम सब भारतीय हैं। North, South, East, West. हम सब भारतीय हैं। North, South, East, West. हम सब भारतीय हैं।
You got so much pride, that is all you see. Soon you will need a cylinder to breathe.
Where is your unity when they don't give you water? You fight over Kaveri, tell me when it's over.
You got the IIT, the quota, and you still crap for wage? Your literacy rate sucks. It's lesser than my age.
You got 4 languages, we unified by one. Hindi हमारी राष्ट्रभाषा, you better learn it, son.
कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक हम सब एक हैं। गुजरात से अरुणाचल तक हम सब एक हैं। कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक हम सब एक हैं। गुजरात से अरुणाचल तक हम सब एक हैं।
ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೋ ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ.
What is that? Stop. You're gonna regret this. You don't know who my father is.
Who's your father?
He's the secretary to the minister, Ravi Narayan. Haven't you heard of his name?
Come to police station.
जन जन की यही पुकार नशे का करो बहिष्कार जन जन की यही पुकार नशे का करो बहिष्कार जन जन की यही पुकार नशे का करो बहिष्कार
काहे करना है भाई दिन रात का नशा, इससे हो जाएगी तुम्हारी जीवन की बुरी दशा.
नशा मत करो नशा मत करो नशा मत करो.
ಓಯ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಸತೀಶ್ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟ, ಆದರೆ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಸತೀಶ್ನ ಬಿಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಡು ಯು ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್?
I do. Satish was involved with the police station and his father went to free him. But even after coming out, he didn't change. Ravi also realized that his boss was involved in this scam. Let's see what happens.
ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹೌದು.
Let's see what happens.
Hey Satish, I heard you are not the police. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I got into a mess. My life is just ruined. How are you?
I'm good. So listen, bro. I'm sorry.
Wait. What? Mom, please save me. Mom, I don't know what they're doing to me. Mom, please, Papa ko call kijiye. Mom, please.
Your father knows enough, Satish. More than what's necessary.
Mom, what are you talking about?
The cops were involved. तेरे बाप ने कितना बड़ा सीन बनाया पता है तुम्हें? उसने मेरे पूरे ड्रग्स के धंधे को बर्बाद कर दिया. और अब he's trying to stand against me in the elections.
Mom,
What
it's all
guts,
my...
mom?
You're right. Actually, no. Not guts. He's foolish.
Mom, it's all my father's doings. I have nothing to do with this. Mom, I'll even make sure he doesn't get in your way anymore. Mom, please.
See, don't worry. I'm not going to do anything to you. I just want to leave a small message for your father.
Mom, I have nothing to do with this. Mom, please. Mom, I'll make sure that this mistake doesn't repeat. Mom, please.
बेटा, गलतियां सब करते हैं, लेकिन मैं नहीं. Finish it.
No.
मेरा भाई ये क्या कर दिया तुमने? तुम इसके पीछे तुम थे.
नशा करना बंद करो शादी से जीना सीखो नशा करना बंद करो शादी से जीना सीखो नशा करना बंद करो शादी से जीना सीखो.
सतीश, सरला, किधर हो?
सर, आप यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं? आप क्या कर रहे हैं सर यहाँ पे?
तुमने मेरे बच्चे को देखा है?
No sir, sorry, I was busy cutting leaves.
झूठ मत बोलो, बताओ मुझे.
नहीं सर, मेरे को नहीं पता.
बताओ अभी इसी वक्त.
सर, मैं तो गरीब हूँ, मुझे मत फंसाइए ये सब चीज में.
तुम्हें कुछ तो पता है, बताओ मुझे. अभी निकल जाओ.
सर, मेरे को नहीं पता सर.
चलो लेकर जाओ मुझे पता है वो इधर ही है.
ठीक है सर, चलो.
सरला, सतीश,
जो कर न सके नशे का त्याग
उस मानव का जीवन बेकार.
जो कर न सके नशे का त्याग
उस मानव का जीवन बेकार.
जो कर न सके नशे का त्याग
उस मानव का जीवन बेकार.
बहुत हो गया भ्रष्टाचार, बहुत ले ली रिश्वत, अब इस सरकार का अंत है। मैं नेताजी से पूछना चाहूंगा, चुनाव के वक्त तो आपने बहुत वादे किए थे, बहुत उसूल किए थे, अब कहाँ गए आपके वादे, कहाँ गए आपके उसूल, बताओ।
We the youth, are the leaders of tomorrow. We are the power. I don't think we realize the amount of potential we all have to end all the terrible things happening in the society. Being silent spectators will take us nowhere. So let us all take a vow to come together and fight for a better standard of living, a corruption-free economy, freedom to do the right thing instead of being pressurized into awful acts, and finally, live the life we've all always dreamed of. Rise, youngsters, we are the hope!
We are the hope! We are the hope!
जागो नागरिक जागो, सोचो नागरिक सोचो।
जागो नागरिक जागो, सोचो नागरिक सोचो। आरंभ है प्रचंड बोले मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड, वो दया का भाव या कि शौर्य का चुनाव, या कि हार का वो घाव, तुम ये सोच लो।
वो दया का भाव या कि शौर्य का चुनाव, या कि हार का वो घाव, तुम ये सोच लो।
या कि पूरे बाल पर जला रहे विजय का लाल, लाल ये गुलाल, तुम ये सोच लो।
रंग केसरी हो या
मृदंग केसरी हो, या कि केसरी हो ताल, तुम ये सोच लो। जीत की हवस नहीं, किसी पे कोई बश नहीं, क्या जिंदगी है ठोकरों पे मार दो।
मौत अंत है नहीं तो मौत से भी क्यों डरे, जाके आसमान में दहाड़ दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड। भारत माता के, भारत माता के। मैं यानी रवि नारायण भारत की अखंडता को बरकरार रखने का शपथ लेता हूं।
ಏಳಿ ನಾಗರಿಕರೇ, ಏಳಿ, ಎದ್ದೇಳಿ, ಎಚ್ಚೆತ್ತುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಕಾರ್ಯೋನ್ಮುಖರಾಗಿರಿ. ಈ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಎಂಬ ರಾಕ್ಷಸನ ಕಪಿಮುಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಬಂದು ಭವಿಷ್ಯದ ಸುಂದರ ಕನಸನ್ನು ನನಸು ಮಾಡಲು ಪಣತೊಡಿ.
Action speaks louder than words. As time ticks by, everything becomes crystal clear. The corrupt and deceitful will perish, while the true and honest will emerge victorious. Change doesn't happen by itself. Today's youth are the change. We leave the lights on for you. Let's make it happen.
Nation strong! All for nation! Nation strong! All for nation! Nation strong! All for nation!
Om Nagatti Palapati Sam Nagatti Re Om Nagatti Roman Nagatti Only Nagatti Re Om 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 Om
अकाल मृत्यु मरता काम करता जो चंडाल का, काल उसका क्या बिगाड़े भक्त जो महाकाल का। अकाल मृत्यु मरता काम करता जो चंडाल का, काल उसका क्या बिगाड़े भक्त जो महाकाल का।
Bum Bum Bum
तू चंडीगढ़ तो आई नहीं, चंडीगढ़ तो आई तेनू देख के हो के भर देने खड़े चौंका बिच सिपाही नहीं। पट्टी ते काला दिल कुड़िए, ढोली ते काला दिल कुड़िए, जो दागे तन दे टुकड़े दे तेनू काला चचमा, तेनू काला चचमा, तेनू काला चचमा जचदा है कोरे मुखड़े दे, तेनू काला चचमा जचदा है।
Bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry.
Super Mama, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Mama. Now tune change.
के ढोली तारो, के ढोली तारो, के ढोली तारो. Hey, ढोल बाजे, ढोल बाजे, ढोल बाजे, ढोल के ढम ढम बाजे हो. हे हे छोरी बड़ी अनमोल, मीठे मीठे इसके बोल, आंखें इसकी गोल 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 गोल, तो ढम ढम बाजे ढोल.
छोरा है नटखट, बोले है पटपट, छेड़े मुझे बोले ऐसे बोल, तो ढम ढम बाजे
I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just wanna sunset, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just think about me like someone new. Yeah, you just wanna spend time. And from the start, you're just making sure I'm never getting over you.
मैं शांति हूँ। मैं परमात्मा की पूर्णता हूँ। मैं योग की ध्येय हूँ। मैं ध्वनियों की पूर्णता हूँ। मैं जीव की ईश्वर में परिपूर्णता हूँ। मैं शांति हूँ।
ਛੱਡ ਨਫ਼ਰਤ ਨੂੰ ਤੂੰ ਯਾਰਾ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਏ ਮੇਰਾ ਢੋਲ ਮੱਚਦਾ ਉਹ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੀ ਤਾਂ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਏ ਮੇਰਾ ਢੋਲ ਮੱਚਦਾ
प्यार तू सबनों कर लेना, हाथ बढ़ा के फड़ लेना, अगल से लगा ले दोबारा।
धक धक सब सांसें जब एक हवा से भर जाए, तक 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 आसमां जहां भी एक सा पाए।
प्यार तू सबनों कर लेना, हाथ बढ़ा के फड़ लेना, अगल से लगा ले दोबारा।
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place, heal the world, make it a better place.
Yoga is a group of physical, mental, and spiritual practices or disciplines which originated in ancient India. Yoga can help one to control and coordinate the body and mind more efficiently.
योग के समान कोई शक्ति नहीं, नृत्य के समान कोई भक्ति नहीं, और जहां इस शक्ति और भक्ति का संगम होता है, वहीं से आरंभ होता है नृत्य योग।
दूर उस आकाश की गहराइयों में एक नदी से बह रहे हैं आदि योगी। शून्य सन्नाटे टपकते जा रहे हैं, मौन से सब कह रहे हैं आदि योगी। योग के इस स्पर्श से अब योग में करना है तन मन। सांस शाश्वत सनन सननन, प्राण गुंजन अनन गणनन, उतरे मुझ में आदि योगी।
दैववरीतं वराहरूपं दैववरीतं वरस्मितवदनम्
This was a good overview on the book, ma'am. I'm sure the viewers would be looking forward to reading this book.
I'm really grateful for giving me this platform to introduce my book to the audience. Thank you all for this amazing response. Thank you once again.
The heartbeats have gone up and delved deep into the fathoms of different dhwanis. It was a spectacular performance. With this, we draw curtains to our cultural program. Hope you all had a great evening.
The program would not be complete without thanking the students who have helped to make the maximum number of props for classes 1 to 12 for all the cultural programs. Without their help, the dances wouldn't have looked as colorful as they did. So we call upon the students Pushkar Reddy S., P. Keshavan, V. Arun Balaji, Anik Krishna, Tejas V, Siddhant KS, Sai Pushkar and Hemant of class 12 and Geet N.R. Reddy of class 9B to the stage. A big round of applause for these children. We now request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
British left India, people were overcome with joy at the prospect of freedom. A constitution was drafted and India proceeded towards democracy. The joy of freedom was accompanied by the sorrow of death and turmoil due to the partition. But the strong-willed people did not give up hope and continued to struggle to bring India to the position it is in today.
मैं हर्ष हूँ उल्लास हूँ मैं हर्ष हूँ उल्लास हूँ मैं हर्ष हूँ उल्लास हूँ उत्सव हूँ त्योहार हूँ मैं खुशियाँ हूँ मौज हूँ आनंद की भरमार हूँ मैं ध्वनि हूँ संतुष्टि की हर्ष की वृष्टि की मैं हर्ष ध्वनि हूँ
बजने दे धड़क धड़क ढोल ताश धड़क धड़क भंडारा झिड़क झिड़क मल्हारी खड़क धड़क भड़क साली चटक मटक भटक साली दुश्मन की देखो जो फाट लावली जो थी चिंगारी छोटी चिंगारी भरी 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 है मन की अलमारी आज अलमारी हुई सतरंगी चाली सतरंगी हुई सतरंगी थी जो ये रात काली खड़क दड़क बड़क झाली चटक मटक फटक झाली दुश्मन की देखो जो वाट लावली
घूमे गोरी चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी रे घूमे गोरी चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी रे शर्म छोड़ी थोड़ी थोड़ी नैनों की है बोले छोड़ी प्रेशर में करनी दे
I am Anya Dhwani. Westernization and foreign influence have changed the course of music in our country, especially during the recent times. The phenomenon of globalization has changed the meaning of our art and culture.
देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी दिल पर है दिलकश है दिलदार नजारे हैं आज जमीन पर उतरे कितने सितारे हैं अगलो होश नमी दानम हम है दिल है और जानम बस दीवानगी 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 है ना कोई रहता ना रहबर ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर बस दीवानगी 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 है Put your hands up and say Om Shanti All boys, come on, make some noise and say Om Shanti Party with Kishore and Artie, so come on everybody say Gilly gilly akka, hey Dhwani, hey Dhwani, मेरी रानी, रुक जाओ रानी, एक जरा पीछे मुड़ के, चली कहाँ ऐसे उड़ के, गिली गिली akka, गिली गिली akka, गिली गिली akka, पिली 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 दुनिया दे विच फिर हੱਸਦੀ ਖੇਡਦੀ ਪੱਪੀ ਜੀ ਉਹ ਗੁੱਡੀ ਦੀ ਪਰਾਂਦੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਾਗ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੇਲਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰ ਹੱਸਦੀ ਖੇਡਦੀ ਕੱਲ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਜਾਵੇ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਲਾਗ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੇਲਦੀ ਆਸ਼ਿਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਰਸ਼ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ ਭੁੱਲ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ ਕਦੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗਾਲੀ This shit that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Style your hallelujah. Girls, sit your hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch.
Welcome all. Please watch our street play on the different aspects of the society changing by the day.
नमस्ते मैम साहब, कैसे हैं आप?
और डैनी कैसे हो तुम?
अच्छा मैम, आपका अप्रूवल चाहिए था।
This will need a lot of time और अब elections भी आ रहे हैं ना, तो नहीं हो सकता।
मैम मैं आपको इसके साथ 1 किलो लड्डू भी दूंगा।
क्या मैं तुम्हें सीरियसली रिश्वत लेने वाली लगती हूँ? और तुम्हें क्या लगता है कि आके मुझसे बात करेगा और मैं उसका काम करा दूंगी क्या? और वैसे भी सिर्फ 1 किलो से क्या काम?
उफ, मैं तो 1 सेकंड के लिए डर गया था। क्या 3 किलो चलेगा?
और उसके साथ मुझे 5% कमीशन भी चाहिए।
जीनत मैम, यार हार्ड बार्गेन, पर कोई नहीं, आपका काम हो जाएगा।
ठीक है, चल निकल।
सर इस दस्तावेज पर आपका साइन चाहिए।
इतने सारे सटिया गए हो क्या? नहीं होगा, निकल जाओ यहाँ से।
सर प्लीज कल तक मेरे बॉस को ये देना है।
इतनी जल्दी है क्या? हो जाएगा, लेकिन थोड़ा चाय पानी का इंतजाम करवा दो।
हाँ सर, हाँ इंतजाम हो जाएगा।
रिश्वत को मिटा दो। भ्रष्टाचार के धिक्कारा। रिश्वत को मिटा दो। भ्रष्टाचार के धिक्कारा। हाँ।
कभी देखा है?
नहीं।
अबे ओ, क्या हमेशा इंग्लिश हिंदी बात करना?
क्या? क्यों परेशान कर रहे हो?
जा देश वापस।
मैं कहीं नहीं जाऊंगी, मैं इधर की हूँ। मेरी बुक।
Yeah, driver, she doesn't even look like an Indian. Adachi, is this how you make chai?
You call this chai? Go back from where you came. We don't need you.
North, South, East, West. हम सब भारतीय हैं।
North, South, East, West.
हम सब भारतीय हैं। North, South, East, West. हम सब भारतीय हैं।
You got so much pride, that is all you see. Soon you will need a cylinder to breathe.
Where is your unity when they don't give you water? You fight over Kaveri, tell me when it's over.
You got the IIT, the quota, and you still clap for wage? Your literacy that sucks, it's lesser than my age.
You got 4 languages, we unified by one. Hindi हमारी राष्ट्रभाषा, you better learn it, son.
कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक हम सब एक हैं। गुजरात से अरुणाचल तक हम सब एक हैं। कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक हम सब एक हैं। गुजरात से अरुणाचल तक हम सब एक हैं।
ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೋ ಗೊತ್ತಾ?
ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ.
What is that? Stop. You're gonna regret this. You don't know who my father is.
Who's your father?
He's the secretary to the minister, Ravi Narayan. Haven't you heard of his name?
Come to police station.
जन जन की यही पुकार, नशे का करो बहिष्कार। जन जन की यही पुकार, नशे का करो बहिष्कार। जन जन की यही पुकार, नशे का करो बहिष्कार।
काहे करना है भाई दिन रात का नशा, इससे हो जाएगी तुम्हारी जीवन की बुरी दशा।
नशा मत करो, नशा मत करो, नशा मत करो।
ಓಯ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಸತೀಶ್ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟ, ಆದರೆ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಸತೀಶ್ನ ಬಿಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಡು ಯು ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್?
I do. Satish was involved with the police station and his father went to free him. But even after coming out, he didn't change. Ravi also realized that his boss was involved in this scam. Let's see what happens.
ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು.
Let's see what happens.
Hey Satish, I heard you ignored the police. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I got into a mess. My life is just ruined. How are you?
I'm good. So listen bro, I'm sorry.
Wait.
What?
Mom, please save me. Mom, I don't know what they're doing to me. Mom, please, Papa ko call kijiye. Mom, please.
Your father knows enough, Satish, more than what's necessary.
Mom, what are you talking about?
The cops were involved. छोड़ो उसको। तेरे बाप ने कितना बड़ा सीन बनाया, पता है तुम्हें? उसने मेरे पूरे ड्रग्स के धंधे को बर्बाद कर दिया। और अब he's trying to stand against me in the elections.
Mom, it's all my...
Mom?
You're right. Actually, no, not guts. He's foolish.
Mom, it's all my father's doings. I have nothing to do with this. Mom, I'll even make sure he doesn't get in your way anymore. Mom, please.
See, don't worry. I'm not going to do anything to you. I just want to leave a small message for your father.
Mom, I have nothing to do with this. Mom, please. Mom, I'll make sure that this mistake doesn't repeat. Mom, please.
बेटा, गलतियां सब करते हैं, लेकिन मैं नहीं। Finish it.
No.
मेरा भाई, ये क्या कर दिया तुमने? तुम, इसके पीछे तुम थे।
नशा करना बंद करो, शादी से जीना सीखो। नशा करना बंद करो, शादी से जीना सीखो। नशा करना बंद करो, शादी से जीना सीखो।
सतीश, सरला, किधर हो?
सर, आप यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं? आप क्या कर रहे हैं सर यहाँ पे?
तुमने मेरे बच्चे को देखा है?
No sir, sorry, I was busy cutting leaves.
झूठ मत बोलो, बताओ मुझे।
नहीं सर, मेरे को नहीं पता।
बताओ अभी, इसी वक्त।
सर, मैं तो गरीब हूँ, मुझे मत फंसाइए ये सब चीज में।
तुम्हें कुछ तो पता है, बताओ मुझे। अभी निकल जाओ।
सर, मेरे को नहीं पता सर।
चलो लेकर जाओ मुझे पता है वो इधर ही है।
ठीक है सर, चलो।
सरला, सतीश,
जो कर न सके नशे का त्याग,
उस मानव का जीवन बेकार।
जो कर न सके नशे का त्याग,
उस मानव का जीवन बेकार।
जो कर न सके नशे का त्याग,
उस मानव का जीवन बेकार।
बहुत हो गया भ्रष्टाचार, बहुत ले ली रिश्वत, अब इस सरकार का अंत है। मैं नेताजी से पूछना चाहूंगा, चुनाव के वक्त तो आपने बहुत वादे किए थे, बहुत उसूल किए थे, अब कहाँ गए आपके वादे, कहाँ गए आपके उसूल, बताओ।
We the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. We are the power. I don't think we realize the amount of potential we all have to end all the terrible things happening in the society. Being silent spectators will take us nowhere. So let us all take a vow to come together and fight for a better standard of living, a corruption-free economy, freedom to do the right thing instead of being pressurized into awful acts, and finally, live the life we've all always dreamed of. Rise, youngsters, we are the hope!
We are the hope! We are the hope!
जागो नागरिक जागो, सोचो नागरिक सोचो.
जागो नागरिक जागो, सोचो नागरिक सोचो. आरंभ है प्रचंड बोले मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो. आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो. आरंभ है प्रचंड, वो दया का भाव या कि शौर्य का चुनाव, या कि हार का वो घाव, तुम ये सोच लो.
वो दया का भाव या कि शौर्य का चुनाव, या कि हार का वो घाव, तुम ये सोच लो.
या कि पूरे बाल पर जला रहे विजय का लाल, लाल ये गुलाल, तुम ये सोच लो.
रंग केसरी हो या
मृदंग केसरी हो, या कि केसरी हो ताल, तुम ये सोच लो. जीत की हवस नहीं, किसी पे कोई वश नहीं, क्या जिंदगी है ठोकरों पे मार दो.
मौत अंत है नहीं तो मौत से भी क्यों डरे, जाके आसमान में दहाड़ दो. आरंभ है प्रचंड. भारत माता के, भारत माता के. मैं यानी रवि नारायण भारत की अखंडता को बरकरार रखने का शपथ लेता हूं.
ಏಳಿ ನಾಗರಿಕರೇ, ಏಳಿ, ಎದ್ದೇಳಿ, ಎಚ್ಚೆತ್ತುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಕಾರ್ಯೋನ್ಮುಖರಾಗಿರಿ. ಈ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಎಂಬ ರಾಕ್ಷಸನ ಕಪಿಮುಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಬಂದು ಭವಿಷ್ಯದ ಸುಂದರ ಕನಸನ್ನು ನನಸು ಮಾಡಲು ಪಣತೊಡಿ.
Action speaks louder than words. As time ticks by, everything becomes crystal clear. The corrupt and deceitful will perish, while the true and honest will emerge victorious. Change doesn't happen by itself. Today's youth are the change. We leave the lights on for you. Let's make it happen.
Nation strong! All for nation! Nation strong! All for nation! Nation strong! All for nation!
Palapati sono native, om negativo mandarati only negative.
अकाल मृत्यु मरता काम करता जो चंडाल का, काल उसका क्या बिगाड़े भक्त जो महाकाल का. अकाल मृत्यु मरता काम करता जो चंडाल का, काल उसका क्या बिगाड़े भक्त जो महाकाल का.
बम बम बम.
तू चंडीगढ़ तो आई नहीं, चंडीगढ़ तो आई नहीं. तेनू देख के होके भरदे ने खड़े चौंका विच नपाही नहीं. पट्टी ते काला दिल कुड़ीए, ढोली ते काला दिल कुड़ीए, जो दागे तन दे टुकड़े ते तेनू काला चश्मा, तेनू काला चश्मा, तेनू काला चश्मा जचदा है, जचदा है कोरे मुखड़े ते, तेनू काला चश्मा जचदा है.
Bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry.
Super mama, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, mama. Now tune change.
के ढोली तारो, के ढोली तारो, के ढोली तारो, हे ढोल बाजे, ढोल बाजे, ढोल बाजे, ढोल के ढम ढम बाजे ढोल। हे छोरी बड़ी अनमोल मीठे मीठे आंखें इसकी गोल 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 गोल, तो ढम ढम बाजे ढोल।
ओ छोरा है नटखट, बोले है पटपट, छेड़े मुझे बोले ऐसे बोल, तो ढम ढम बाजे ढोल।
I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But should I call it home with me tonight? You just wanna say, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just thought you were someone new. Yeah, you just wanna spend time. I knew from the start, you're just making sure I'm never getting over
Watch me pop it like a
शांति हूँ। मैं परमात्मा की पूर्णता हूँ। मैं जो की ध्येय हूँ। मैं ध्वनियों की पूर्णता हूँ। मैं जीव की ईश्वर में परिपूर्णता हूँ। मैं शांति हूँ।
नफरत नू तू यारा कहंदा ए मेरा ढोल मचदा ओ प्यार ही का सब दा सहारा कहंदा ए मेरा ढोल मचदा
प्यार तू सबनू कर लेना हाथ बढ़ा के फड़ लेना गले से लगा ले दोबारा
धक धक सब सांसें जब एक हवा से भर जाए तक 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 आसमां जहां भी एक सा पाए
प्यार तू सबनू कर लेना हाथ बढ़ा के फड़ लेना गले से लगा ले दोबारा
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place, heal the world, make it a better place.
Yoga is a group of physical, mental, and spiritual practices or disciplines which originated in ancient India. Yoga can help one to control and coordinate the body and mind more efficiently.
योग के समान कोई शक्ति नहीं, नृत्य के समान कोई भक्ति नहीं, और जहां इस शक्ति और भक्ति का संगम होता है, वहीं से आरंभ होता है नृत्य योग।
दूर उस आकाश की गहराइयों में एक नदी से बह रहे हैं आदि योगी। शून्य सन्नाटे टपकते जा रहे हैं, मौन से सब कह रहे हैं आदि योगी। योग के इस स्पर्श से अब योग में करना है तन मन। सांस शाश्वत सनन सननन, प्राण गुंजन अनन गणनन, उतरे मुझ में आदि योगी।
दैववरीष्टं वराहरूपं दैववरीष्टं वरस्मितवदनम्
This was a good overview on the book, ma'am. I'm sure the viewers would be looking forward to reading this book.
I'm really grateful for giving me this platform to introduce my book to the audience. Thank you all for this amazing response. Thank you once again.
The heartbeats have gone up and delved deep into the fathoms of different dhwanis. It was a spectacular performance. With this, we draw curtains to our cultural program. Hope you all had a great evening.
The program would not be complete without thanking the students who have helped to make the maximum number of props for classes 1 to 12 for all the cultural programs. Without their help, the dances wouldn't have looked as colorful as they did. So we call upon the students Pushkar Reddy S., P. Keshavan, V. Arun Balaji, Anik Krishna, Tejas V, Siddhant K.S., Sai Pushkar and Hemant of class 12 and Geet N.R. Reddy of class 9B to the stage. A big round of applause for these children. We now request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे